We are definitely now in summer. Tomorrow is my birthday, so you're not going to see me at all live. Later, maybe after we get back from the restaurant, but I don't know what else to say. It's 97 degrees. We've got one of those weather things in the house, and kind of think it's cool, and it's really icky out. So, one of you subs, 007, told me in a message about this former Lucasfilm employee who basically went on Geeks and Gamers, and he's now trying to get the guys at Echo Base are trying to get him to go on there so he can trash Dave to them. And I want to keep it skinny for him before anybody gets too excited. This guy, he's, I guess his YouTube channel is Knee Pain, or that's what he calls himself. Knee, Payne. I found a channel with something like that on, but nothing that says anything about Lucasfilm, and he doesn't say anything, if that is indeed his channel, about Lucasfilm. To all the newbies, before I get started, no trolling, no being an asshole starting fights with me or any of the other chatter subscribers. No Wookiees, no bounty hunters, no Raylos, no Ray Nobodies, no Acolyte fans, no black pills, no black pill blobs, and I guess I get to block you for the first time today. Bye. And there you go. Okay, all right, we're here to talk Star Wars. Don't give a shit about anything else when I'm on this channel, unless I change subject. And since it's my channel, I get to do that. Anyway, so this guy, Knee Pain, was interviewed by Geeks and Gamers. And he was basically ripping Dave Filoni apart. Now, he was an animator there. He was an animator there, and he left in 2012 before Kennedy took over. All right. And it's very interesting to me that these guys are picking this guy up, and because he did a video and then he privated it so nobody could see it. But apparently some of it was pirated, I guess I'm going to say, or copied for other channels by other YouTubers. I have to say this: the guy hasn't worked at the guy hasn't worked at the guy hasn't worked at Lucasfilm in 11 years, 12 years. So the idea he knows anything that's going on at Lucasfilm is absolute fucking bullshit. Okay, absolute. He doesn't know what's going on. So when you go onto the big channels and you see that they've got this dirtbag on there, because I think he's probably a dirtbag, just a grain of salt. I mean, obviously when you have a former employee attacking one of the guys who is running Lucasfilm, and this former employee hasn't worked there, not at all during the Kennedy era, and you're using him as some sort of like whatever. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you're right. You know, Cross, you're right. Um, it, look, here's the thing. If that guy approached me and wanted me to have him on my channel, I would say, yeah, if you want to talk about Lucasfilm when you worked there. Because I know what's going on right now at, as much as I can, at Lucasfilm. And it's just very interesting to me that these guys would grab this guy. But of course, look, you're looking for subscribers. You're looking for eyes on the videos. You know, 34,000 views. Well, for a live stream, that's not a lot. Okay, and just, to be honest, for channels the size that I'm talking about, there really aren't a lot of there really aren't a lot. There really isn't a lot of views. All right, so yeah, I know. There's so look when you've got uh, Fandom Wire attacking Kathleen Kennedy today, and it was the second attack on the Acolyte and or the people that made the Acolyte in 2 days. That's coming from Disney. That's not coming from just them being pissed off about the show. It's coming from Disney. We have to see what's going on this week. I don't. There was a rumor out there that they were going to start shooting Mando and Grogu. Principal photography would start today. All right, it's the 17th of June. And I have not heard anything. You know, the actors involved haven't posted, you know, today's the first day of filming. No news on any website saying that. So I'm like, if they are, they're not talking about it. Which could mean something, or it could mean nothing. Okay, but I want to say something to add to that. The fact that Kathleen Kennedy would go, oh yeah, it is definitely him. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't dare talk about what's going on and about the Acolyte on his X account or his Blue Skies account, but he's blocking everybody. Okay. This is what they call panic. Okay, this is what they call that there's something definitely going on at Lucasfilm. People can argue about it all day long. But when you've got people behaving in a way they normally don't, not saying a word, and they usually can't keep their mouths shut. Look, you've got, in this kind of environment, behavior is as important as what people say. What are they doing? Kennedy disappears. She hasn't, I mean, from that last account on that last story on Fandom Wire, you know, I when you first read it, you're like, she just made this comment, right? No, she didn't. When they lead with 16% RT audience score is not normal. It's not. When, you know, Star Wars Theory says he hasn't seen the fandom united so much as we were when Luke showed up in Mando episode 16. Kathy fucked up. Okay, she fucked up and we all get to pay for it now. Okay, we all, I mean, with this garbage. And, instead of going, we made a mistake, we never should have made this, blah, blah, blah. She runs and hides. Bob goes to, Disney goes to Fandom Wire and probably to other places and said, you may fire up the cannons at her. Okay. I think there are a lot of fan websites that were just dying to attack her. And now they see the opportunity. But as far as like what's going on, it's 2:15 now, I think, in California. So the meeting could be going on now. They could have already had it. It could be set for tomorrow. It's just emergency meeting. I'm waiting for Sparrow to say something about it. Okay, this is really, 216. Yeah, this is really important. All right, if they get everything, they get everybody they need together, and figure out what they're gonna do. Okay, because Kathleen Kennedy has to go. Okay, Bob can't keep holding back anymore. This is bullshit. And really, if you have to, get the fucking board involved. Look, where are their, let me look, Disney's share prices today? All right, let's find it. Diz share, no. Share price today. It went up to 101.55 and it was down below 100 on Friday. So, this a 1.58% uptick is not huge. Hey, what's up, man? But this is it's gotten to where it's a fiduciary responsibility to get Kennedy away from Lucasfilm. It's hurting their bottom line. And then we've got the rumor that Doomcock put out there that the Acolyte didn't cost $180 million. He reported it was $300 million. That's not true. No. It was $180 million, they said. And the people who've seen it said it's so poorly made and so harem-scarum all over the place that you can tell they weren't finished, that Headland wasn't finished with it. So then you go, then why did you make it? Why did they put it out there? And then you gotta look at Bob. Now I'm gonna give you some other news. Bob receiving that British commander's thing from Prince William, CBE, commander of the British Empire. Hey, Wintrell, that actually was going to be bestowed on him by Elizabeth II. Okay, so that order of commander of the British Empire for Bob Iger did not, in fact, come recently, and it didn't come as a result of the Trasholyte, okay? So you can see that he's not owing them for that, okay? There's no connection between that and this show. So my thing is, we gotta wait. Again, and I know everyone's bored with waiting, I am. But again, if you're on X, go on X at Le Doctor, screen grab the RT audience score, post it to Frank Marshall, and Kennedy has a Twitter account. She has an X account at 007 at Kathy M. Kennedy, and it's Kathy with the K, M. Kennedy. Thanks, Jacob. Ricardo, go fuck yourself, okay? Really, go shake hands with Satan, okay, asswipe? Anyway, your kind aren't welcome here if you're gonna act like that. You're just no. All right? Really no. All right? Go fuck yourself. There. From Elon Musk. Go fuck yourself. There you go. But anyway, where was I? We've got a lot of stuff going on here, all right? And we just have to look at it and go, okay, this is going on, this is going on. Oh yeah, well, look, I am over the target. Okay, and pretty convinced that Pablo is the one that unleashed all this shit. He's big mad. He won't talk about the Acolyte publicly. He blocks everybody. So there's something not good for them going on. Which, hey, karma's a bitch, okay? Get what you deserve. Anyway, so we've just got to see what's going on. I mean, I checked the RT. I checked the RT audience score at least 3 or 4 times a day. It hasn't changed. Last night when I went to sleep, it was 16. This morning it went right to 15. And we really need people to go after. Yeah, we are. We're right above it. I mean, we are right above it. We need to get in their faces, all right? Hashtag cancel the Acolyte. Hashtag fire Kathleen Kennedy. Hashtag cancel Leslie Headland. Harvey's accomplice. Get in their faces. Demand Bob Iger fire her. He's got social media people that look at what's going on, and they're probably like, anyway, I'm not gonna be on this very long, but because 007 is here, I want to talk about that guy that Geeks and Gamers had on knee pain. He quit working at Lucasfilm in 2012, so he absolutely doesn't know anything about what's been going on. Okay, he doesn't know anything. It's better for us that we just, they're looking for views. They're looking for AdSense money. They're looking for super chats. He was attacked. I mean, look, obviously he's jealous. This is professional jealousy if he's attacking Dave Filoni, whom he probably hasn't talked to he hasn't been there for 12 years. So he's not an expert, all right? I would much rather, if J.W. Rinsler was still alive, God bless his soul, have him, because he did work at Lucasfilm for a while after Queen Bitch showed up. And he did know the truth about how bad the filming for The Force Awakens was. They would never let him publish what he knew. And in fact, when he wanted to do a blog on it, Disney lawyers said, don't you dare. All right. So, but at least he knew something that's prescient to the subject at hand. Knee pain does not. He's obviously jealous of Dave Filoni. He obviously did not leave in a happy frame of mind. And you're going to take him. No, he didn't quit, dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. I mean, how gay do you have to be to believe that? What a fag. Yeah, and I'm thinking about WhatsApp, and I'm like, yeah, if Disney gave uh, John's girls permission to put that stuff out there, and I think it would make Kennedy look stupid. And if you want Kennedy to look stupid, so she leaves, put stuff like that out there. You know? Yeah, I know, I don't care, because the guy did not just quit like yesterday. He quit 12 fucking years ago. No clue what's going on at Lucasfilm right now. When I saw what I saw from Geeks and Gamers, he pretty much sounded like a disgruntled employee. You can't trust people like that. You can't trust him to tell you the truth. He doesn't know. He was gone. He left in 2012. That's 12 fucking years ago. Who fucking cares? Okay? I mean, you know, it's like, dude, really? I mean, it's like, so anyway, I mean, that's why I wanted to get this out there. Jim Cock put false information out. Did not cost $300 million. Cost $180 million. Then you get this guy out there because he happened to work at Lucasfilm once, 12 years ago. He gets dragged on to Geeks and Gamers to bash Dave Filoni because now Dave Filoni is the target du jour. And I'm like, you have to fire Kennedy. Do it now. Do it now. Because then these people don't have any ammo. As it is, if you go to the big channels, it's all acolyte. All acolyte. Disney did that. Disney let her do that. Then she's blaming us. Yeah, but Carlos, people who've seen it have said it doesn't make any sense. It's not. I'm like, it's not a finished show. It really isn't. You know, I mean, it's just not. You know, I mean, I just, you know, it's just not. So I mean, they put what they had out there. It's got a 15% audience score from Rotten Tomatoes, and now, you know, Fandom Wire is going after Kennedy today, and it's like, they do something about this shit, okay? Yes, I'm sorry Lucasfilm is under so much pressure. You did that yourselves. You did that yourselves, and you let Leslie Headlamp show up. You fucking idiots. I mean, you know, anybody with a brain would have said, I'm not taking any meetings with Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant. I'm just not. It's just me, you know. Oh, and my t-shirt, it's Rip-Off Verse, Ethan Van Sciver's buddy. And that's the puppet they made of Gary Beagler. So I bought this. I love it. It's actually a good quality t-shirt. But you know, it's a comment on this almost subliminal messaging these fuckers have about Star Wars, okay? Repeat, repeat, repeat. Star Wars is dead. Repeat. Star Wars. You know, if somebody had a drinking game and was watching Friday Night Tights, they'd be so drunk they'd die. They'd die of alcohol poisoning. I mean, and yet, again, out of the brilliance of Kathleen Kennedy, she gives them more ammo. And look, everybody knew the moment this show was announced that it was going to be garbage. And it is hot garbage. Okay, and everybody knows it. Even the people who like it know it's hot garbage. It's not a finished product. It did not cost $180 million. they didn't have enough money to finish it. So, you know, the question is, were there dark forces forcing Disney to put it on there? Or did Iger say, okay, Kathleen, we'll put your show on Disney Plus, but we are not going to do your Ray movie? Okay, you know, and half the stupid ass thumbnails on, you know, Geeks and Gamers are of Ray, like, but they need it. Those channels will not survive good Star Wars. They won't. Okay, which is why they denigrate everything, even if it's good. Okay, they denigrate everything, and you know the guy who runs those channels, you know, isn't even a high school graduate. I mean, he wouldn't know William Shakespeare if he came and bit him on the ass. You know, I would say somebody was laundering money. That's the best I can do. That really is. All right. So anyway, my husband is coming home for dinner. I still don't know what I was gonna make, and tomorrow I ain't gonna be here. I'll be sitting down to dinner tomorrow night at the restaurant. So you guys have a good day tomorrow. Don't hide Rudolph Sanchez. All right, thanks, Jacob. Yeah, I mean, you know, well, what about the others? You got those two dumbasses from Alabama who think, wow, we finally have a scoop. We're talking to a guy that used to work at Lucasfilm in till 2012. That was over 12 years ago. But he'll know exactly what's going on right now. Really? But this is what desperation for content looks like. All right? And, you know, instead of taking the tack I take, which is, Kathy, this is your fault. You need to go now. You know, you need to go now. So, anyway, I gotta rock. And you guys have a good afternoon, have a good evening. I just don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. So we've got some thinking to do. And Koji Bear, you guys wanna see him? He's right here. There's Coach. Here he is. That's the big guy. Yeah, I mean, but he's gotta be worried that this bullshit hurts his movie. I would be because Geeks and Gamers will want to burn that down for money. They don't exist for the culture war. They exist to feather their bank accounts. That's all. You know, that's all. Weird way to make a living. Anyway, gotta go. See you guys around the galaxy. Be safe. You know, maybe we'll get a Sparrow update. I don't know. Soon. Talk at you later.